We're about this close to finishing this beast, but you will not believe it. We have to take this whole thing apart. If you're new here, let me get you up to speed. It all started with rescuing this rusty old Honda from sitting behind a house for 15 years. I thought I'm just gonna make a rescue video and move on, but you guys really liked it, so I was like, say less. I'm gonna engine swap this. It's all on budget here. I have extended the swing arm, fitted pit bike suspension, widened the rear wheel, made the wicked first ever exhaust, and finally, it's time to make it shiny and pretty. As you know, I did the absolute biggest no-no of any project. I painted it first. Who even does that? I happened to change my mind as much as my girlfriend changes her mind of what she wants for dinner. And as the build was coming along, I've changed so many things on this. First off, I've dropped this at least 15 times. Squeezing in this engine into this tiny little frame proved to be as difficult as squeezing in your mom into a single airplane seat. I put the bike on a grinder diet and cut out half the inside of the frame. Countless of hours of practice welding, and it clearly hasn't helped. In other words, this paint job needs as much love as an orphanage. And we're gonna start it by taking this whole thing apart. Let's go. The objective here is absolutely clear, but before we go and do that, I got some goodies from Amazon, I got some sprockets and gearing from Amazon, so I want to go and make sure that I can actually reach the 100 kilometers an hour. And also, I need to check if the gas tank is gonna work. So what do you think if we mount those stuff and go for a quick test ride as well? Oh yeah, and this is a full house again, guys. This is how a full house looks. Well, some of those you shouldn't be seeing. Don't look. Let's go. I got this thick boy, 18 tooth sprocket. If you remember your first big mountain bike and you remember the gears, and if you put the biggest one up here, you could barely move the pedals, but when you reach the speed, it's actually really warp speed. This is kind of what we're going here for. So what we're gonna target is having the biggest sprocket possible here and the smallest possible there, but unfortunately I don't have this one, I just have this one, but I think this should do. We ran into a first bit of problem. There's not enough space for the sprocket to spin. We're gonna fix it the only way I know how. Well, I'll be damned, that did not go as I freaking planned. Off to Amazon to get a new one, but meanwhile, I've gotten this quick throttle, cheapies from Amazon. I want to mount it on, and the other thing is I want to see if I could route this speed cable, the cable of the Go, through inside of the frame next to exhaust for obvious reasons. That's because it's warm, so it's more power, and to route it kind of like this, and it comes out here and with just a small thingy up, and wonder if it would work. What do you think? How do you route your throttle cable without it being super visible? I hate it how it looks. I don't want it to be here, you know. It's not impossible. I think it could work. With everything going less than stellar this video, and knowing I'm the king of side quests, hear me out, and I can see you stressing there already. I was on the internet, as some people would be sometimes, and I bought this. I don't need it, but look at this. You see? You see? You know where I'm going with this? Well, I don't know if it mounts anywhere, but just for an idea, just to even dream about it, let's put it in there and have a look at how it looks. I think it's gonna look so absolutely insane. The biggest problem was that I couldn't find another one, fortunately, so there's only one, but still. Anyway, let's put it on and see how it looks. Why does it feel like this is way too much work for just testing something that won't work? Anyways, as you can see, there's no more sprocket and no more brake disc. As you would know how the bolts are on brake discs normally, as soon as I broke up the first bolt, I knew that there's absolutely no reason to try the other ones. So I tried the other ones for about 20 more minutes. I'm sweaty, I've lost 2 kilos, and now I've angle grind them all down with violence and force, but it fits. What? Look at that stuff. It's insane. Let me know in the comments. But we must do this now or what? Let me know. All right, now that I have given myself some time to calm down and sleep this craziness off, I do realize that this was an impossible dream. And what do you say if we actually try and get some work done, guys? So, 18 doesn't fit. I read on the internet that 17 doesn't fit as well. So 16 is the one that should fit. And 16 indeed fits. I got this O-ring chain, which is a proper actual freaking chain with seals on it. This should be much longer and should fit. So let's see. I want to make the button on the top of the triple clamps here. Pew, 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 pew. For that to work, the wire would need to go through from CDI. Cool, but there's no hole here. So my decision here is pretty simple. I'm gonna take the drill and I'm gonna drill a hole here in the frame again. I think internet is gonna genuinely hate me for this one. So I drilled a hole there. I'm so sorry. Might not have been the best idea in the world, but it will work. So the wires will come out here and they will go under the forks and they will go into here. That is it. That's how it's gonna be. Now we have to make it. All right, well, this here is the button that I'm gonna be using. I've connected the wires. I will take hot glue and cover all this connection with hot glue completely so that when it goes inside the fork and so that there's like a hot glue barrier so that it cannot touch metal and short. I have created also this sleeve where this will live inside like so. You take it in like this. Chip, 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 chip. I'm gonna put some Sikaflex on it. You guys already know Sikaflex. That is some major violent glue. I'm gonna put it in, so it's gonna glue this in. Then I'm also gonna put glue on the outside of this part and glue it in the triple clamps. It's a bit of a janky solution, but I'm running out of inspiration, so it's gonna be like this. The master electrician is here. You know when you're watching porn and the fixer guy comes? That's me, brother, that's me. Except I also fix the cables. Just like any bad shit that we've done, we hide it on the inside so that you cannot see my jankery. And we have a button. Maybe remember, my idea was to route the throttle through the inside here, right next to the exhaust, because I know that it's a good idea. Wow, it's right next to the exhaust. Maybe I need to cover it with something. It will probably save nothing at all, but at least I have it, so I have like a 2% peace of mind that this will not immediately melt. Wouldn't that be cool? And it only comes out here so that the throttle cable wouldn't be just a huge dick, whatever that is. Oh yeah, this looks clean. Look at that, all goes and it works flawlessly. And look at that, connecting here, all's connected, everything works. Oh boy, button works, everything is there. Oof, it is Friday, man. There's so many cars. Hey, I'm pretty concerned about this, so I want to make it as fast as possible. So we're just gonna go and go. Let's go. Okay, that is a problem for sure. Okay, last try, no rear brake. What y'all guys think? What do we think? I think 70. Yeah, that's true, exactly what it is. 71. So yeah, well, this crap was absolute fail. Unacceptable. But not enough space, mainly not enough space. I think with this gearing it maybe has like 85 max. I lost the rear brake, that's fine. And yeah, I think that's it for the test rides today. I think it's time to actually get some work done, and we're gonna dismantle it. We're gonna take it completely apart, and we prove 100 km an hour later. For now, we get to work. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time! Fucking A, it looks sexy, eh? After that incredibly disappointing test ride, it is finally time. I think I'm as far as I'm gonna go mechanically and fabricationally. So it is time we take it completely apart and repaint this thing and properly actually make it look nice. If you could tell me in the comments, what do you think about this? Should I paint this or brush it so that it has metal look? I kind of prefer that everything here would be engine case color. Even these footbags that I made, they would be nicer if they would be gray. What do you think? What do you think in the comments? Let me know. Don't forget to do that. Ooh, this. Subscribe, motherfucker. Some fries, motherfucker. Surprise, motherfucker. Well, that was a hot little sprint. Believe it or not, this is the whole freaking bike. Not a lot of stuff. Well, it's always a question of it's not a lot of stuff or it actually kind of feels like a lot of stuff for how little it is really. And it took me a good 2 hours to get here. Moving the camera like an idiot every time alone wasn't easy. From here on, we select stuff that needs to be painted and prep it for painting. Obviously, the wheels, the frame, and some of the other stuff, bits and bobs, and whatever you guys will let me know in the comments if I need to paint those things or not. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Come on, come on. It's gonna be good. What is What's up, sneaker peepers? As you can see, the whole bike is in shambles, in pieces on the floor and also on the table and other places. And we're gonna start with the black things, okay? Because the gray frame, it doesn't need that much, but the black pieces need to actually be primed first. So we're gonna start with cleaning up everything that needs to be cleaned up, sanding everything that needs to be sanded, then actually cleaning things, and then priming them and painting them. So let's get to it. Ooh, while I remember, I will paint these wheels the hillbilly way. I'm not gonna take out the bolts and I'm not gonna take them apart and paint them because it's just, I cannot be fucked doing that. So I'll basically mask off and paint the wheel and including the bolts. I do not give a damn, don't speak to me bad. Now, what I do need is I need to open all the bolts and I need to put on some serious Loctite amount there just because these, I do not want them to open on me whenever I'm riding this. So let's sort these out with the Loctite. Alright, and now my nuts are finally tight, so we get back to cleaning this stuff up and priming it and painting it. Let's go! Alright guys, I have my stuff masked off as you can see, and also the whole garage kind of covered so I don't mess up my stuff. So now it's time to prime it. Don't forget to shake well. Shake the camera while I'm shaking that thing as well. Ooh, there's the ball. So let's go, let's do that. I have to get up in like 6 hours or 5 hours. I'm done here. I'm super high. It's very unhealthy. Let's go and let's get back tomorrow and let's get some other stuff going. Stay tough. Peace out.
3, 2, 1. Talk to me.
Okay.
Talk to me.
I am freaking knackered. It's the next day, guys. I've been working the whole day. Well, yesterday I went to sleep at like 2. I had to wake up at 6:30 to go to work and work for 8 hours and then blah blah blah. And now I'm back here. Good times, good times. Anyway, these are now dry. Apart from a few minor fixes in the fuel tank, everything looking good as well. And the next thing is we need to clean up the wheels, clean up the frame, and finish painting stuff. So let's go.
Okay. Okay.
Talk to
All right, the preparations have been done. This has been sanded, cleaned, and that has been sanded and cleaned. And it's time to do the thing and have this ready. Come on, guys, come on, let's go.
Talk to me.
Okay.
Three, two, one. Talk to me.
I'm so excited to see how this is gonna come together, guys, but I have to leave you at the cliffhanger. I'll see you in 2 weeks' time on a Sunday. For now, stay tough, motherfuckers.